Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I know I haven't put a video up in forever. I'm going to put this one up first, and then I'm going to have to sit my butt down and take like a whole day and get a bunch of the other ones processed so I can schedule them to go up on YouTube in some kind of, you know, organized / consistent fashion. But yeah, I've been MIA. I've been doing, excuse me, been doing a lot of driving the past few months, not only for yard sales and rummage sales and all that, but through this whole coronavirus thing, my daughter has gotten the worst part of all of this as far as being socially isolated. And throughout this past year, she ended up finding a group of friends online, and then through those group of friends found a boyfriend, and he lives an hour south. So I have been driving to South Jersey probably every other week, if not more than that, for the past, I don't even know how long. I've lost track of how long they've been together, but anyway, I thought I would have like a 6-week reprieve starting this week, because he's actually up in Maine at music camp. He goes to Juilliard on the weekends, and he got into this intensive music camp, and I figured, okay, you know, I'm gonna have a break. No, because she's still friends with all of his friends, and so she wants to go down there to have something to do, plus take her mind off things because she misses it. So yeah, yesterday I drove 4 hours, an hour back, an hour down, an hour back, and then listed a few things, made dinner, and then hour down, hour back. So I haven't had as much time to work on videos as I usually do. So I'm just going to start showing you guys the things that I found these past couple of weekends. And then, like I said, I'm just going to upload the other videos. I don't even know if they're going to be in order, and I don't really think you guys care. But I have to start doing something because I've been losing subscribers, like, you know, I don't think I've gained any for the past year. I was at 7,500, now I'm at 73. So I really gotta step up my game here. But anyway, let me show you some of the things that I got. I went, sorry guys, I went to a neighborhood sale a couple weekends ago, about 20 minutes from here. They said neighborhood sale. It turned out to be about 4 houses, which was totally not worth my while. But when I left there, I ended up deciding that I was going to go to the thrift store, which there's an Elks Lodge not far from this neighborhood sale. And they have an outbuilding where they turned into a thrift store. And they get a lot of cool stuff. Some of it's overpriced, but you can usually find something. So on my way there, I found a couple other sales to stop at, and I lucked out at those. So let me show you what I got at those. I ended up getting 4 needlepoint pillows, 2 at one sale and 2 at another. I hardly ever score that many needlepoint pillows in one day. But this one cost me $2.50. It has no tag or anything on it, but it's all these fruits with this plaid background. And I put it up at auction for $40. That's usually what I put most of my needlepoint pillows up at, unless I think they're, you know, really good ones. I mean, some I've gotten over $200 for, but this should be a standard around $40 pillow, I think. All right, and then, sorry guys, I don't have this on the tripod. I'm doing things differently these days. I just got very bored with my little tripod and my stupid mat that's seen better days. At that same sale, I also got this needlepoint pillow. This one's unique. It says Pike River on it and has all these rainbow trout and all these wildflowers. Again, probably handmade, can't find a tag on it at all. So again, I put this up for auction at $40, and we'll see where it goes. Then at another sale right around that thrift store, I got this little number. This is a vintage Bargello flame stitch pillow, probably from the 70s when Bargello was the big thing. I know my mother did a lot of it back in the day. This is for someone who's definitely not afraid of color. And again, probably a handmade item. This one, well, especially, whoops. This one I know is handmade because it doesn't even have any kind of closure on it. The other two have zippers, but this one is just, the insert is sewn into it. Again, I put this one up for $40, and I have 2 watchers on it right now, and it went up last night, I believe. I'll just throw that on the floor. Okay, and the last pillow I got was at that same sale with the Bargello pillow. Again, $3 on this one, and this Magnolia one does have a name on it. The care tag is cut off, but that's no big deal. But this is a Williamsburg pillow. These do pretty well. I put this one up for $50 plus shipping at auction, and I have 1 or 2 watchers on that. So this should get around that price, maybe a little more if there's a few more people interested in it, who knows. But I had 2 Williamsburg bunny pillows that I got off Facebook a few months back, and I think I paid $15 for the pair, I believe, and I sold them together for $100 plus shipping. So I do love my needlepoint pillows. They make a very good profit, and they're very easy to ship. Alright, so then let me show you what I got at the thrift store. I only got a few things there, but I did really well and already actually sold 2 out of 3 of the items. One I have to show you on the computer because it's already been shipped out. The first thing I picked up there was this Disney mug, and I've never seen one like this before. Usually Disney mugs are so colorful, and this one is very subdued with this kind of collage style, the castle, the carousel horse, the Mickey hot air balloon with all these inspirational sayings on it, and it says Disney Parks on the bottom. So I think I had this up for auction at $20 plus shipping because it's a hard one to find. And I did have a watcher, but no bites, so I rolled it over to a buy it now at the same price, and we'll see what happens with that. Then, if this will come up on the computer. Alright, see this little pink pig? This is a Mackenzie Childs pink polka dot pig planter. Say that 5 times fast. This was sitting on a shelf, and when I turned it over, it had a tag on it for only $4, so I had to pick that up. I was hoping that it would make a ton of money, but unfortunately it's pink and not black and white. If this was black and white, it would probably have made around, I don't know, $200 to $300. But because it's only pink, they still have this on the Mackenzie Childs website for $62 on sale. So, and I checked the comps on this, they're going for around $50, so I put mine up on eBay for $50 plus shipping, and this little guy went within a few hours. So now I'm kind of kicking myself, saying maybe I should have put it at auction, maybe I should have charged more, but you know what, $50 on a $4 item, I'm happy with that. Alright, and the last thing that I got at the thrift store was this, and I don't usually buy a lot of electronic things because I'm a technical moron, but I saw this and it said Samsung Smart Things. I'm not going to say that more than once. This is like a smart home hub that can interact with your Amazon Alexa, and I think there's a Smart Things app also, and this was brand spanking new in the box, obviously open box, but everything is in there, everything's in brand new condition. They had $10 on it, so I decided to take a chance. Check the comps, put it up yesterday at a buy it now of $65 with free shipping, I believe. and again, sold within probably 6 hours, and of course it's going to California. But again, decent profit on that, so no complaints. And then at the sale with the pillows, with the Bargello pillow and the Magnolia pillow, there was also a sale down the street from them. This was out near Princeton, and with cicadas flying everywhere. Apparently here at Princeton, New Jersey is like the epicenter of the cicadas. Holy cow. They're really loud, and there's lots of them. Fortunately, we don't have any here at my house, which is great. But if you go 10 minutes up the road to our local county library, I mean, it's deafening. And out in Princeton, I think it's even worse. I know I went to a garage sale with my daughter when she was still in school. It was like the last week of school. And I picked her up and I said, we're going to stop by a yard sale. And it was near the library. But it was even louder than at the library. And I put the window down and she heard them. And she's like, I am not getting out of this car. She's terrified of them. So I went up to the yard sale and I'm trying to talk to the guy. And I actually had to kind of yell at him over the sound of these things. But like I said, fortunately, we don't have them here in our yard, which is great, or else my daughter would probably never leave the house for the entirety of the time that they're around. Oh, and if you go to Princeton, you can also get cicada ice cream if anyone's interested. Ugh, God, disgusting. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, there was another sale, and got a couple things there. I got this bar of Aramis men's bath soap. I have it in the Ziploc bag so that it doesn't stink up everything else that it's around. Not that it smells bad, I just don't want everything else to smell like Aramis. This was in a free pile, and this sells pretty consistently for around $15 plus shipping. So I was happy to find that. And then, well, I'm going to show, I'll wait till the end to show you the other thing that I found there, because that was a really good deal. Alright. Then, I think that was that same neighborhood sale. I also found this pair of shoes. You guys know I don't really do shoes because they, number one, gross me out if they're used, and number two, I just hate shoes. But these were brand spanking new. They were $5. These are from Lindsay Phillips, and they are interchangeable snap shoes. The pattern is called Karina. They have a set of snaps on them already, and I just thought they were pretty with this, you know, shimmery kind of gold metallic fabric. Bought them for $5. I'll probably get 20 plus shipping out of them, so not a fantastic profit, but not bad. Easy to list, easy to ship. Okay. Then in one of my trips down to Colts Neck, so my daughter could see her boyfriend, kind of midway between his house and my house is a Goodwill. And at that Goodwill, I found a couple things. One thing I'll show you towards the end, but I found this Fitz and Floyd. It's a chowder bowl, and it is from their Seaboard line. You guys can see that. And it's absolutely adorable. It's in perfect condition. I think I paid, what did I pay for that? I think I paid a couple bucks for that. Anyway, it's not on my list, but I think I paid like $3 for this. Of course, came home, my daughter saw it and begged me. You're like, please, 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 can I have it? Right now it's listed, but, you know, we'll see. I might take it down and give it to her. She is turning 16 in, like, what, 6 weeks? God, can't even believe it. So, we'll see. I might put this aside. Let her think that it's still listed and maybe put it aside and give it to her. But she's wanted a lot of stuff that I've been selling lately. She just keeps looking at all of it going, can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? I'm like, I thought you were the one that wants to get rid of everything. She goes, yeah, but you've been finding cool stuff this year. But he is cute. She wants to put her lobster bisque in that because her and I, that's our favorite soup. We love, love, love lobster bisque. Okay, from Facebook Marketplace, I got this brand spanking new set of Pottery Barn Reindeer Rudolph mugs. These have been retired. They are very popular, very desirable. There's different shapes. There's a straight-sided one like this, then there's a more bulbous one, and I think there's one other shape if I'm not mistaken. But they're hard to find. I found 4 of these before used at a rummage sale and sold each one of them for $25 plus shipping. Sold them each separately. These guys I put up all together as a set for $110 plus shipping. I was going to do $100, and I put $110 on them because I'm probably going to run a sale in my store since Christmas in July is just about here. I'll probably run a sale on most of my Christmas stuff, so that's why I put it up for $110, but I shouldn't have a problem getting at least $100 for these guys, especially since they're brand new. I paid $10 and met somebody down the street and purchased them, and I was very happy. Alright, next up are some things from our local consignment sale. She hasn't done an in-person one in, oh god, since I think fall of 2019. All the other ones that she's done, these are kids consignment sales, but you can sell a lot of different stuff there as well. The past few that she's had have all been online, and I've done really, really well getting some stuff from the online sales. This time around it was nah. But a lot of people don't really participate that much in the summer sale because it's in an air-conditioned building up at the fairgrounds and people don't want to be bothered, or people on vacation, whatever. But for $3, I picked up these lamp posts. These can go in, you know, any kind of village setup. These are from St. Nicholas Square, which I think is Kohl's. Should be able to get, I think around maybe 20 with free shipping on those. Then I got this SCTV Best of the Early Years 3 DVD set. This is only $2, which, you know, people price all their stuff individually because it's a consignment sale. This was a real steal. This will sell for about, since it's used, but in like new condition, probably around $20 to $25 with free shipping, I believe. And then this Godzilla set, this is the Ultimate Godzilla DVD collection. They are all in excellent shape, and this one's even still sealed. I think one other one might be sealed, I'm not sure. But anyway, excellent condition. I paid $12 for these, but they consistently sell for about $40 to $50. So not too bad. And then these two are Miyazaki animated features. He does a lot of stuff with Studio Ghibli. My kids are really into it, into all his stuff, so that's how I know it. Kiki's Delivery Service and Howl's Moving Castle are two of the more popular ones, and I have 2 or 3 others down in the basement that I have to dig out. My basement is an absolute disaster right now. Between the fact that I just need to reorganize it, and we had to move everything around because we just got a new furnace and air conditioning unit. So the guys were here like a week ago, and we still have to put things back together. So once I find those, I'll probably put them all together in a lot, and they'll probably do pretty well. Probably 25 to 30 on the set. I think I paid $1 or $2 each for these. Alright, so then also on Facebook I found all these Jim Shore figurines. My timing was perfect. I just happened to sit down at the computer, check Facebook Marketplace, and these popped up, and I messaged the lady right away. She only lived about 10 minutes away, and she was selling, I guess she's moving, she was selling all these at a crazy good price. So first we've got this vampire called Love at First Bite. And then we have this witch, and she's supposed to glow in the dark. I haven't tested her yet, but how cool is that? I do have some Jim Shore Halloween pieces. It's the only Jim Shore that I have, really. All of them are Disney, though. So I'm not sure. I might keep these for a season and then sell them. Don't know yet. But this one is called... Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. This one is called... What is she called? Full Moon Fright. It's not going to focus right now. And she's in perfect condition. Unfortunately, they don't have the boxes, but when you hear what I paid for all this, it doesn't really matter. And then she had these guys. These are all part of the Rudolph line, you know, from the Claymation Christmas special we all know and love. So you got Santa Claus, Rudolph and Clarice, and Bumble, the abominable, you know, snow monster. These are all ornaments, but she took the pins out of them, but that shouldn't make a difference because they all stand on their own independently. And then there's this bigger piece, which is a music box. Unfortunately, there's some damage on the back of Sam's hat. But since it's on the back, that should be okay. And all of these pieces, oh, and I think Rudolph's ear was glued back on too, but it's a really good job, so you can't tell. But all of these pieces cost me $24. Crazy good price, especially since these guys, even without the box, I should get about probably $70 for him and maybe $50 or $60 for the witch. And I'm thinking at least $50 to $75 or more for, you know, all these guys when you add them all up. So not too bad. All right, and finally, my best two finds from this haul are, please hold. All right, when I went and got that chowder bowl at the Goodwill on my way back from South Jersey, this was in one of the bins that, you know, they hadn't put the stuff out on the shelf yet. And I've been looking and looking and found the chowder bowl, and I was kind of bummed out that I wasn't finding anything else. I'm like, ugh, this sucks. And then I turned around, and this little baby was sitting in a box. And I picked it up. I had no idea what it was. But it's one of those things that transfers movies to DVD or something like that. And you can edit stuff and whatever. You guys know I don't know anything about this stuff. Anyway, it was $14.99. I picked it up because you can't get these on Amazon anymore, and they sell fairly consistently for around $150. So I was really happy to find that. Brand spanking new, open box, but brand spanking new. So that was a really good find. And then at the sale where I found that free, whoops. Okay, I'll just start the video again. At that sale where I found the bath soap, I also found this guy. And I was surprised that I found this piece because when I got to this sale, it was around 11:30 in the morning. It was pretty late. And saw him, turned him over, and saw that it said Holt Howard on the bottom. I was like, oh! Turned him around. Now he does have a little chip here. Or it's actually paint loss, it's not a chip. But on the back, it looked like somebody had spray painted him. Like accidentally got spray paint all over the back of him. And he does have a crack. You guys can see that. But I asked her how much it was, and she said $1. I said, huh? So picked him up, brought him home. My husband had one of his, you know, magical things in the garage that he uses when he works on cars to take, you know, stuff off of car parts or whatever, but that worked on getting most of the paint off. I didn't try and scrub all of it off because it was getting a little difficult and I didn't want to completely ruin the finish of this piece. So I did the best I could. You can still see some of the remnants down there at the bottom, but still, it's in much better shape than it was. Look this guy up on the comps, and he is, I think the last one sold, and it's probably in better shape than this one. The last one sold for around 150 or 180, something like that, and I was like, oh. So I'm definitely going to put him up for auction. He is he's described as a planter candle holder, which it's kind of a bad design. If my husband looked at it and he goes, what is that thing? He goes, you put a plant in it and then a candle? I go, yeah. He goes, so you're basically, you want to just light your flowers on fire? Like I said, yeah, I guess it wasn't the most well thought out design, but yeah, basically that's what you're supposed to do. I guess in this case you just do not ever light the candle if you have flowers in your Santa. So that is it, guys. I know some people have asked me, like, why don't I do garage sale videos like the other guys do when they're out shopping at sales. I don't like having a camera on me. I just feel self-conscious. I feel like someone's going to ask me, like, what are you doing? And then, you know, jump down my throat. Plus, I know I'd forget to turn it on half the time because I have ADD and I get so easily distracted. So, and plus, some of them make me dizzy when I watch other people's. So, it's just, I don't know if I'm going to be doing those. Unless I can find a way to hide the camera. I might have my son's friends try and help me who went to film school. See if he has any suggestions. But for now, the hauls are pretty much, you know, what you guys are going to get. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I will desperately try and get more videos up. Thank you so much for all your support and you guys asking where I am. I'm still here, just very busy driving. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon.